They come in and they have difficulties with one thing or another, whether it be behavior or social, and then over time you get to see them making strides, and it's really, really exciting when the goal that they're working on, they achieve. For instance, Jonah has goals with like reading, and he doesn't know how to read, and so we've been working on that, and he the other day said the word see, and that was one of his focus words, and it was really, really exciting. I remember just freaking out, just being like, oh my gosh, Jonah, this is so good, you did so good, and he was happy and I was happy. And you know, when I got him, he didn't really have much trust in me or anybody really, because he was brand new to the school. And so we worked on that, and he's warming up and he's saying hello to people in the hallways, and he's talking, and he's participating in things that he wasn't participating in originally, which was really, it's just been really exciting to see the growth and development.
Early childhood special ed, what the certificate represents training that allows our students to serve what would be considered early childhood. So in some states that's just ages 3 to 5, in other states it's birth to 5. As well as children in special ed from kindergarten through 3rd grade, both regular ed and special ed. And so in some states, those are all separate certificates. In the state of Idaho, they've blended all that into one certificate. So they come out ready to teach birth through 3rd grade, regular ed or special ed.
Everyone needs to be prepared to teach students with disabilities and make accommodations for students that struggle. Everyone has to be prepared for that. And so the more classes that teachers can take in an undergrad program, the more prepared they will be to deal with students that have mild to moderate disabilities, and those are going to be in your class in sometimes very vast numbers.
The thing that is the most difficult for a lot of, for anybody working in this field, is the fact that you have to be able to distance your emotions when the child is getting out of hand. Jonah will escalate very, very quickly when he doesn't get his way, or when he's tired or he's hungry, and he'll start crying and he'll start screaming and he will start just throwing a temper tantrum. And it can be very, very stressful, especially since Jonah's he's a very big 2nd grader. And he's very, very physical, and everything he does, he doesn't really know how to express himself, so the only way he knows how to express himself is through being physical, and sometimes that can either mean pulling your shirt or scratching or, you know, punching something.
If I were to go and tell someone why to choose this degree, I would tell them that, you know, it's not just you love kids or you like kids, it's you love kids and you want them to succeed in so many different ways.
And you need to be able to reach them so that they don't hate school, because school for them is hard, and it's every day they have to struggle through school. And if you don't like to do something, typically you just don't do it. You think, yeah, I don't like to bowl, I just won't go bowling. No big deal, my life will be happy. Well, school's not an option. If you don't like to read, you don't like to write, you don't like to do math, you still have to get up every day and come to school. And the school expects you to have a good attitude about that. That's a difficult thing to do. So as a teacher, you really need to have as much experience with all the disabilities as possible so you can make school a positive experience for kids.
You get to change a life, and that's what teaching is all about, and that's what even more so special education is all about, is you are giving these kids the skill sets that they need to become successful in a world that kind of doesn't know if they can be successful. And I think that's the most exciting part, is that you get to change a life, you get to mold and shape someone into being the type of human being that wasn't easy for them to be at the beginning, that was always had the potential to be there. So it's almost like digging for diamonds. And you get to dig for diamonds every day with these children.
There are so many kids out there who need teachers like us and need to know that they are loved and that they're wanted and needed. And I just hope that people actually take the time to understand how important this major really is. And they just think that, oh, you can go play and you can go color, but really it's not about that. It's about loving the children and making sure that they know that they're loved, and figuring out their best needs and wants.